tracked down the abductors and secured Hanako-sama. Yorinobu-sama has since issued a public statement condemning the perpetrators' deplorable actions and promising swift retribution.
To those who raise a hand against the Arasaka family, I promise you, we will rip the hand off and pour salt in the bloody stump.
Well, looks like the gloves are coming off.
Hey Cheesy, welcome back to the channel, and hello everybody, welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. Last time, we went on our date for Johnny with Rogue, but things turned sour. She wasn't able to fully commit herself to, you know, a one last night of passion kind of a thing. Looks like we got a call incoming from Judy.
You know, same old. You?
Funny, I was just thinking about you.
So, do I got amazing timing, or are you always thinking about me?
You know, I could be cursing your name in my thoughts.
Oh, hey, I'm just glad you remember me at all. 'Cause I got a favor to ask.
Ask away. It's never boring with you.
Interesting people aren't easily bored.
Not in your company. Okay, now that we've blown each other, what's up?
You're on a need-to-know basis. So, this particular mission don't require you to have no gun, just a wetsuit.
Gotta say, I'm intrigued. Why the wetsuit?
Can't back out now. Just gonna have to use your imagination.
Really know how to reel me in, don't ya?
Ain't seen nothing yet.
All right then, count me in. But I gotta warn you, I look great in a wetsuit.
Believe it when I see it. Dam out past Rancho Coronado. Know it?
Sure, what about it?
Little, abandoned bungalow lakeside. Meet me there. At sundown.
Okay, is this a date?
Guess you'll have to find out. We'll have to. See ya, V.
Okay, so we got a new job to get a girlfriend. Hey Pila, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. She said it's not a gunfight, it's a wetsuit, so maybe we're just going diving together? Looks like we've picked up a tarot card here. The Lovers. Alright, so we're in the middle of something with Johnny. I think we'll take care of that first. Then we'll go meet up with Judy and see what she wants. Let's see, where is the nearest fast travel? Alright, we're gonna follow our exit here and head up to North Oak to meet Johnny. How do we get out of here? Okay, here we go. Now Johnny wants to meet over by the North Oak sign, so let's take a fast travel quick. Get over there. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the game, you guys. Just a few last things to take care of. And then we'll go meet Hanako-sama and see what she wants to do about Yorinobu and this thing in our head. Oh, you know what? That little blue icon on the mini-map, I'm pretty sure that means a tarot card. Let's see if we can find this one. It's near here. Here we go.
Huh.
Temperance. Interesting. All right. Let's go meet Johnny. This is far enough away that we'll get some kind of car coming. What is this? Oh, it's the Porsche. We have the Porsche now. Beautiful. Fantastic. Let's go.
His superiors have reached out saying they would be grateful for any information as to his whereabouts. Who knows, maybe their gratitude.
Out of the way, Slowpoke.
This ought to work.
New job violence. All right, great. So why are we here?
Well, so why are we here exactly?
Heard Kerry got himself a buck a mansion here. Done well.
Where'd you hear anything about Kerry?
In and about town. Scream sheets are full of shit about him. Oh, right. You weren't around.
Your boy's night out. So what? Want to pay him a visit?
Yep. Seems as good a time as any.
So I gotta hit Kerry's digs, look around, critique the drapes.
Know what they're writing about him? He's depressed, attempted suicide.
What, really worried he wants to hurt himself?
Who knows? Either way, could give him some pointers.
Meaning you want to go in person. Gotta hand you the reins again.
Yes. Behaved myself last time, didn't I? I think I warrant another furlough for good behavior.
What was that about attempted
Hey, Talking
suicide?
Flower, welcome back to the channel.
Amateur hour. Didn't even cobble together the right audience. Tried to put a bullet through his skull in his room. Bodyguard took his gun like candy from a baby.
Could just be the rumor mill.
Sure, could. But I want to know.
Yeah, so in the flashbacks we've seen, he had kind of a complicated relationship with Kerry. They were bandmates, but he didn't respect him, as far as I could tell.
So, you ready?
First Rogue, now Kerry. Who's next on the list of conjugal visits?
Nobody. Just so happens the list of people I consider friends and who are still alive is pretty damn short. Exactly why I need to talk to Kerry.
Well, all right.
Okay. But I want to know what you plan to do.
Nothing stupid, I promise. Just want to see how he's doing.
How you plan to tell him it's you? Could be dealing with some real personal shit right now. Might not be the best time to mess with his head.
V-Care was always dealing with personal shit. That's why, in spite of everything else, we got along. Don't worry. I'll play it by ear, sensitively. First things first. We gotta get into that house.
Okay. Just let me know when you want to take the wheel.
Yeah, Flower, Cheesy rather. So in this game, the whole story of the game is that we put this piece of tech in our head that had a digital construct of Johnny Silverhand on it. So he's not physically there. He's manifesting in front of our eyes from the chip in our head as a kind of a digital ghost. So that's why he's kind of glitching out. All right, let's get over to Kerry's house. We'll take Johnny's Porsche. We're wearing Johnny's clothes and using Johnny's gun, so we've got a lot of ways to convince him. Hello, officer. We're helping Johnny finish up his unfinished business, as it were. We've come to trust him enough to let him take the reins from time to time. Now look at this. Look at this gaudy samurai symbol on the gate. That was their band, right? We do have a surveillance camera. Let's take control of this real quick. Take a sweep around the property. So this is the gate we're standing at. Looks like there's no other whatever. Guess we can turn this off. And then probably just hop the fence, right? Yeah, no problem. All right, so a little B&E to reunite a long dead friend with his old bandmate. Looks like we do have a security bot. Let's get rid of that. Check out what else we've got around the outside of his mansion here.
Freak tech.
Let's see, we've got some beer bottles, a glass-fronted balcony. Over here we've got a little brazier. And then we've got... looks like he hangs out here, watches the city and sunbathes while listening to music. Eurodyne, the unauthorized biography. We can read up a little on his friend. Unsurprisingly, Samurai never achieved major commercial success because the voice that directed the group's trajectory was that of demagogue frontman Silverhand rather than that of Eurodyne, whose main aspiration was the pursuit of the music itself. Silverhand never possessed grand ambitions for creative expression. Instead, he was hell-bent on a personal path of devastation. These destructive tendencies had significant influence on Kerry, and persisted long after the Arasaka Tower attack and Johnny's disappearance. Only following an extended hiatus did Eurodyne prove to the world his creative potential. He captured the imaginations and hearts of thousands of fans, securing him a spot in the company of music's legends. Not a very good gate if you could just hop over it. Well, I mean, we have cyberware that allows us to do that. Let's see. We've got a glass door that looks onto his dining table, I guess. Let's hop around back. Interior certainly looks nice. It's got another little area back here. Coffee with sin milk. Like the area under the deck isn't manicured or landscaped. It's just kind of there. Interesting. Oh, and look, he's got a waterfall here. What is this? Second Conflict. New album? It's a review. People always say that after Johnny vanished, Samurai vanished with him. I'll push it one step further. When Samurai vanished, so did Kerry Eurodyne. This latest album proves Eurodyne will never be more than a samurai epigon, an Ouroboros, a sad secondhand tour de farce. Eurodyne can't seem to climb out of Silverhand's shadow, and honestly, it doesn't seem like he wants to. He's still basking in the memories of decades-old scandals because he just can't seem to put together a headline of his own these days. And Kerry Eurodyne's golden age has long since passed. What's got me curious is how much money his label's pumping into this sinking ship just so we don't think otherwise. Yeah, his personal aspirations for artistic greatness are thwarted long since by the disappearance of his friend and the true creative, genius of Silverhand. Let's kill another security bot here. He's got a dope car parked out front, looks like. And I guess we can just go in if we want to. Got another one over here. What is this? This driveway illuminated by purple lighting. Very interesting. You didn't do very well as a security bot, must say. Oh, we got another one. You gonna come for me, bro? Having a little fun with Kerry's bots before we go in. Look, he's got a bar out here. It's got all sorts of stuff. It's a big palatial mansion for sure. It's got a helicopter pad. Our short circuit's very strong, apparently. Yeah, look at this. He's got a grotto with a by the beach kind of a bonfire going on. A surfboard. That's a little bit overkill, don't you think? There's not exactly waves here. All right, let's get inside. Let's go in through the garage, I think. Oh, I can't. Okay. This glass is so clear that you can't actually move through it. All right, let's go in the front door. It's got a nice car. Big ass driveway. All right.
Fugly as seafood barf. Hope it was expensive at least. Something's gotta justify this level of tacky.
Not got a great opinion of Kerry's interior designer, huh? We got some graffiti here. Noon? Snitch Boku? Something? Not sure. He's got like a little studio over here.
Wicked bad collection.
Well, now I am impressed. Played a few of these myself back in our samurai days.
Yeah, nice collection of guitars. Okay, so he's probably in there. I want to check the rest of the place out before we speak with him. Let's see what else he's got going on.
Oh, beautiful butterfly Kerry emerging from his silky samurai chrysalis.
What do we got over here? A picture of some lady, bunch of smoked cigarettes and liquor, gun magazines, uneaten ramen, and The Chronicles of Titania, Book 1. What is this? You haven't an idea what you're talking about, the green-haired woman snorted and mockingly smiled. I visited many worlds, each built on a lie. Although, this might be the first time I've seen its people so stubbornly close their eyes to it. Visan felt a rage swell inside of him. How dare this woman, an outsider to the utopia of Titania, so harshly criticize a system that has guaranteed the happiness of millions, he thought to himself. If anyone's blind here, it's you, Visan finally erupted. Titania knows no inequity, no scarcity. For the first time in human history, everyone belongs to the privileged class. The woman smiled softly with a mischievous twinkle in her amber eyes. Is that so? She asked. And your work at this cannery? Why are you unhappy there? Visan forced himself to remain calm, and in truth, he wasn't sure why the stranger's comments had made him so upset. Perhaps it wasn't the foreigner's fault she could not comprehend that humankind finally achieved the ideal society. Her home, as she described it, resembled a primitive world, one long tainted by the stain of feudalism. In a sense, she was like a child. Intelligent, yes, but ignorant and self-righteous to a fault. There must be a group within society responsible for this type of work, Visan explained. Thankfully, due to the advancement of robotics, the means of production have become fully automized and shifted away from our hands. We now serve only in supervisory roles. So to answer your question, no, I'm not unhappy. The robots do my work for me. Wait, you do know what robots are, right? Sorry, a little bit of a cough in my throat there. Of course I do. We have something similar, only made from clay and stone, the lime-haired woman replied, still with a smug tone in her voice. Very well, your world has done away with work done by hand, but if that is the case, does that not mean workers such as yourself have lost their formal value? Are you suggesting there are none who govern your progress from above your standing, who determine your responsibilities? No response. The woman's golden eyes flashed as she laughed at Visan's confused, flustered silence. My apologies. The stranger's lips curled into an embarrassed smile. Maybe you are an equal member of this corporation? But of what I've seen here, nothing about it matches what you have described. Some sort of fantasy novel that he's reading? Very weird. Average doomer, cig butts, booze, and uneaten food. Yeah. But he's like, you know who this reminds me of? It reminds me of Notch, right? Notch sold Minecraft for $1 billion, got himself a big old mansion, and then went crazy on Twitter. So...
All right. I'll give him that one.
The car? You think the car is nice. Okay. What else have we got in the mansion?
Probably the only actual necessity in this whole pad.
The bed? What else we got going on? So he's reading fantasy novels, eating crappy food, drinking, smoking, holing himself up in here. Reviews of his latest album are trash. No wonder he's feeling suicidal. All this money and no one to share it with, nothing of value to do. There's the gun he probably was thinking about using. Let's see what else we can find. This is weird. A couch that faces a wall. Pool table. I guess this is some sort of entertainment nook. More of the same. Junk food, cigarettes, booze, magazines about guns. And a jukebox. More artwork that he bought with his millions. I guess this is the TV or the
Then
holodeck?
he sits here and thinks, the fuck I need all this shit for?
The Last Rocker Boy. The solo career of Kerry Eurodyne. The friendship between Johnny Silverhand and Kerry Eurodyne, as well as the trauma behind Johnny's mysterious disappearance, have contributed to the cloak of misinformation that has obscured the true story of Samurai for years. The stubbornly loyal Eurodyne always kept silent about the foundational leadership role he held in the cult band. To the detriment of his own career, he paid full tribute to Silverhand, granting him full authorship over the band's songs. Following Samurai's disintegration and a personal retreat to the Philippines where Kerry rediscovered his creative roots, Eurodyne cut ties from the past and began the next chapter of his legacy. Today, it's become clear beyond doubt that his own successes not only match those of Samurai's, but have repeatedly surpassed them. Kerry's effortless natural charisma and strong stage presence electrify crowds without fail. By comparison, Silverhand's fiery shouts and political grandstanding appear now as nothing more than ordinary attention-grabbing, designed to mask the otherwise pedestrian quality of his musical talent. So it's a question whether there seems to be two different opinions of Samurai and Kerry. Some are like, Samurai sucked, Johnny Hand was a rabble-rouser and a fraud with no talent, a hack, and Kerry Eurodyne was the real creative talent. And then the other reviewers are like, Kerry sucks. He has none of Johnny's creative, juice. So it could be that the pro-Eurodyne propaganda is put out by his music label, right? To kind of influence the way people think about him, make them buy albums. We won't know until we talk to him how he feels about his own career.
Oh, fuck. Cookie cutter crap straight from a catalog. Doubt Kerry picked this. Always ate out. Always.
He's talking about the table. Yeah. Gosh, look at it. The whole place is a disaster zone. It's a giant mess. All right, well, I think we've seen most of the mansion now. Let's go find Kerry himself.
Looks like he's showering.
Alone, too. Good thing, believe me. Okay, leave the rest to me. I'll get him out of there. Drop one of Misty's special pills. Let's go.
All right, you got it.
Okay.
So Cheesy, for your information, we have some pills that accelerate the relic's ability to override our mind or gives Johnny control.
So much better.
Occasionally when we take them, he gets to run the body.
Which are actually strummable.
Oh, we got 3 songs here we can choose to play. Chippin' In, Never Fade Away, and Archangel. I think Never Fade Away seems relevant here.
We lost everything.
Who the fuck? Keep playing.
All right.
Johnny?
Kerry?
No. No. That is some fucking joke. Hang on. What did Silverhand tell me before he died?
Hey, Monkey Blocks, welcome back to the channel. This is Cyberpunk 2077.
This a test? Could just play you another song.
Answer me.
Told you to leave Samurai. Go your own way. Clearly I was right, as I often am.
Johnny fucking Silverhand. Fuck. I mean, how?
Surprise.
Motherfucker!
Okay, weren't expecting me. I get it.
Oh, fucking contraire. Been waiting 50 years to do that. So you changed a bit. Nice rack. Sporting a new style?
Yeah, kinda. What about you?
Shit. Johnny. Oh, Yeah, I need a drink. All right. Come on. Tell me. Why do you look like a small-time klepto-punk from the afterlife?
Long as you tell me what you got in your throat.
Always did complain I couldn't carry a tune.
Nice place.
Ain't seen much of it yet. Moved in after the 4th album came out.
All sold well, apparently.
Fuck you, Johnny. Don't even start.
Who'd you sign with?
Shit. With Arasaka. Mornings, I record at their studio. Then evenings, Yori pops over for a little neighborly cookout.
And who'd you really sign with?
MSM Records.
Another pillar of society.
Monkey Blocks, I am not a robot. I'm not sure what that question's about. I am just playing through the game and letting the cutscene play out here because I'm interested in the lore. But, yeah, not sure why I would be a robot, but no, I'm a human being.
Come on. Sit down with me. Tell me where you've been all this time.
Live here all by your lonesome?
Nah, got my cook, Ariel, but you know, he's off today. Miguel... what am I... Not your biz, June. Sit down. Start talking.
Steel yourself for a long story.
I just really want it to be tragic. Sad as all fuck over all those years.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're talking about the voice. Okay, so the voice of the protagonist, the player the character that I'm playing, is not a robot either. What's happening is you're hearing two voices at once. So the physical body belongs to V, our character, but the engram of the relic, the chip in our head that contains the psyche of Johnny Silverhand, has taken over. So you're hearing the engram's voice, the digital ghost's voice, laid over the top of V's voice. So you've got the woman V and then the digital ghost speaking at the same time. That's why the voice sounds like that. I understand your question now. You were asking about the person who's speaking.
Because if I hear you spent them with the Nomads, open road, wind in your hair, or cool and relaxed in orbit, and now you've just popped by to shit all over my life, well, I'ma lose my damn mind.
Oh, it is a heartbreaker.
So he tells him the whole story. He got murdered after the
Remember?
terrorist attack and put on the chip.
Henry showed up sober and clean as a whistle.
Uh-huh. And played absolute tripe.
At least Danny was happy.
What are we watching here? Oh, he's watching old samurai music videos.
Looking at him now, those really were the best of times.
Playing fucking rat-infested dumps. Argued before every gig. Had no idea what we wanted to play, and never had an Ed to our name. Nancy, control freak. Henry smelled like zappers and piss. I was always stealing your pants.
Hella good times, man.
Yeah, I am curious about that. Who's in the portrait? This woman.
Who's that?
Louise, the ex-wife.
The what? You're kidding. How long did last?
Too long. But don't worry, it worked out well. For her. Gave her my house in Tokyo, cars, kids. Yeah.
Worked out pretty well for you too, then. Never did get what Denny saw in that guy. I mean, smart imp, that one. Maybe too smart for the company she kept.
Nah, Denny always went for losers, incapable of dressing themselves. Oh, Hank was perfect. Half a brain and high all the time. She got to rescue him over and over again.
Why'd she never try and fix me?
Would have had to get in line, that's why.
Yeah, Alt Cunningham had dibs on that. All right, so we heard that he tried to kill himself. That's why we came here. Let's ask about it.
Stuff about you being depressed. It true?
Nope. Promo stratagem.
Suicide attempts, too? Think putting a bullet through your skull will help your sales?
Didn't work for you. Nobody remembers Samurai. Now you're just butthurt because I managed fine without you.
Fuck me, got no answer to that. Still in touch with the gang?
Just Nance. Changed her name to Bess Isis.
Ooh. We were waiting for a call from her.
Track down Denny and Henry if you want. Maybe get together? You know, jam or something?
Best ISIS. Damn, Nance really went for it. Though all I hear is part-time stripper with a thing for ancient Egypt.
Shame you died. Sure she would have welcomed your input.
How is she in general, besides having nothing to do with music?
Could ask her yourself.
Henry probably killed his own liver.
I would have heard if he was gone. Got mutual friends. Few calls and I should be able to track him down.
Denny might still be in the biz. Actually had talent. And a spine.
Yeah, released something not too long ago. Moved to North Oak, too.
You just said you weren't in touch.
Didn't hear from her. I think she might be avoiding me.
You ever leave this house?
Nope.
All right, so he suggested that maybe he could track down the old band members. I guess I'm not quite sure what Johnny wants from this interaction.
Hello? Fucking Earth to fucking Johnny Silverhand.
But let's just continue the conversation for now.
You want to bring Samurai back?
No. Could do one gig, play some dive where nobody plays us. I mean, got my reputation to think about.
But I won't have to explain what happened. All this?
Nah, we'll spare him. Hella boring story. Biochips, Arasaka's evil schemes, magic pills. We'll just say you're my new output.
Alright, let's do it.
Fuck yeah!
He seems excited.
Okay. Send you Nancy's number in a sec. I'll go after Henry and Denny.
I'm not there, figure it out with V.
Sure, you two get along?
Not lately, no. We don't have much of a choice, though. How am I?
Yikes. Yeah, all this
Johnny, you
all this
okay?
hopping back and forth between identities can't be good for her body.
No.
So you must be V. Johnny mentioned something like this might happen.
You two have fun at least?
That a hint of disapproval, I hear? Just sit tight for a bit. Rest. Don't worry about a thing.
Hell is this concert thing?
Did you hear that?
Gets sharper as the pills wear off. So?
Want to see Samurai live? Probably won't get another chance.
What if this ends up like the Rogue thing? One big letdown.
Nah, this is different. Kerry needs this concert.
Okay, call in Nancy.
Fuck yeah, nice.
All right, let's get this phone call going here.
Nancy? Bess? Bess Isis?
No, this is her underpaid, underappreciated assistant. Steven, N54 News, how can I help?
Wanna talk to Bess?
She's not here.
Calling from Kerry Uridine's residence.
Cool. But Bess still isn't here. She was supposed to be back 2 days ago. Went to the Totentowns to shoot some stuff, story on Maelstrom. Call back next week or just watch the news. If anything happens to her, I'll be the first to cover it.
Got a bad feeling, V.
Yeah, she's...
We better head to the Taunton tent.
She's in trouble, right? Okay. So if we take a look at our... We've got more stuff to do before we finish the game. We had a quest that was... Yeah, killing in the name. Complete other jobs until Bess Isis, aka Nancy, is available to call. So, at the moment... Second conflict, enter the Totentaz. Whatever that is. What is Totentaz? Does it say? Maelstrom is a gang that controls the logistics of Watson and Northside. Okay. We got a lot of stuff going on. Still, before we finish the game. I want to finish up the Johnny stuff for sure. I also want to work on this Judy quest. We'd like a break, but it seems like maybe this Nancy chick is in real trouble, so maybe we should, you know, put that as a rush job. You know what I mean? Can we steal Kerry's car? No. Okay. Too bad. We can, I think, fast travel from somewhere nearby, though? Yeah, okay. You think the Johnny stuff is more important? Agreed. We're gonna take care of it right now. Okay, so it's somewhere up here in Northside. Shadow of the Colossus was great. You think Johnny's more interesting than Judy? I don't know. I just feel like we had such a hot thing with Pan Am and it didn't play out because she doesn't swing that way. I kind of wanted to get a romance going before the game is over. Okay, we got some Maelstrom over here, it looks like. Let's watch them kill each other. And that's always funny.
You're here! I know you are!
Man, they are terrible shots. Did he take him down? They still fighting? All right, we'll just finish them off then. What do they have on them? Some good stuff, looks like? Well, all right, we can go inside now.
Fuck, all starting to come together. No media would ever go for the Taunton tents. Except Nancy.
I don't even know what the Totentans is. Who are you people? What is this place? Is this some sort of fortress for Maelstrom? What's going on with you? Are you sick? Drunk?
Hey, friend. You good?
Well, he's friendly at least. Everybody else is like keeping their mouth shut.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, this must be like a drug den. Like people come here to do heroin or something. Yeah, none of them can even speak to us.
Like your style. Minimalist. Used to have chrome just like that. Start moving. Totem tens too? Fuck yeah. Third floor. Press the button. My fingers are numb.
Yeah, meth psychosis could be right. It definitely seems like some kind of drug den. Yeah, I really enjoyed Shadow of the Colossus, and I loved the sequel that came out like 5 years ago, the one with the animal you can ride around on.
Tinnitus today. Alright, guys. This one I like.
Is it a music club with drugs? Is that what's going on? We can definitely hear the beat of a drum.
Later.
All right, later, fanatic.
Go on. You'll blend in, no problem.
If you say so.
Can find a way to handle anyone. Fuck! No fucking way! Remember that tape from All Foods? That's the Rimbo who clubbed the spider bot. No. Wouldn't be that stupid to show here. You the one?
Oh, they remember us. We're the one who took, yeah, at the start of the game when we did the heist on Arasaka, we stole the spider bot from them. Shot up their place and their boss.
Looking for Best ISIS.
Guess I gotta spell it out. You the one who clubbed the flathead?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's her. Look at this. A chance at a nick in the barrel.
Get the fuck out! Now!
That's the All Foods, punk.
I'm not blind! What do you want?
What?
You the one in charge now?
Yeah! Puzzled?
Never heard of you, is all.
You'll get your chance!
All right, Patricia, you don't have long to live. I give it maybe 10 minutes.
Best ISIS. Mean anything to you?
You work with her?
No, just gotta talk. Heard she's here.
Gotta talk. Sure. I'll take you.
Yeah, The Last Guardian. Great game. Great game.
Too easy this is going.
Yeah, okay, so it's like a rave drug club kind of a deal? All right.
To be honest, should be thanking you.
For what?
All Foods incident worked out pretty well for me.
Pleasure's all mine.
Question is, are you smart enough to learn from it? Anybody who draws a gun on me gets dead fast. So are you going to be stupid and do the same thing and then the Maelstrom will have a new leader? Or are you smarter than that? Well, I guess we'll find out.
Wouldn't mind playing this venue.
All right, Johnny, cool your jets. We were here to do business.
You're clogging up my sensors.
Oh, sorry, bro.
I already said
Music media, yeah, you said. How about we mix it up? You tell us who really sent you. The Tinos? How in the fuck you search her, Tundar? That she still managed to call for help.
Shit, that's Nance. Did a number on her.
Huh? I didn't call anyone. I don't even know her.
But we do! And we won't have history repeating itself! Damn it! Stop!
Okay, so Patricia was stupid and my 10 minutes of life for her estimate was way too high.
Thanks.
God damn, they're dumb.
So, who are you? V. Kerry Uridan sent me. Kerry? Fuck, I do not get this. Must have spent too much time with paranoid Patty in there. It's about Samurai. Let's talk later, okay? Right. Let's Delta. Follow me, I'll get us out of here.
You'll get us out of here? All right, if you say so.
Over there, let's go.
Did you pick up a gun somewhere? Oh, I guess she did. Look at her. She's a badass. Tortured and wounded and still willing to do the deed? Good for you. What are you doing? Are you waiting for us to lead now?
It's killing time!
Yikes. Okay, she was kind of waiting for us to take over there. Who else we got up in here? Where did you go?
Nobody makes it out alive!
Oh, took their head off. All right, we're clear. Let's get out of here. That was a fun little bit of combat. Oh, we got somebody behind. And they took a lot of shotgun hits right there. Good for them. You all right, Nance? Let's do it.
Car's outside. I see elevators. Slowly.
You inside? All right, let's go.
You all right?
I've had better days. That gonkette was sure I was a goddamn spy.
Why are Japanese open world games so insanely good all the time? I don't know. Maybe that Japanese sense of exploration.
Okay, come on.
Of community. Of like...
The car's still where I parked it.
I don't know. Creativity and polish?
Why'd you come here? Really?
Wanted to do a story on the music at the Totentans.
No wonder Patricia didn't buy your story.
I can't believe how stupid Patricia was to draw a gun on me. Really, seriously. Insane. Of course she died. What else is gonna happen? You're taking on the greatest solo in Night City. A legend in our own time. V. Stupid gonk. Am I driving?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, could have been worse. That's why you got a souvenir.
Fuck souvenirs. I'm headed straight back to the editing room. Wanna talk? Gotta come with me.
Clunker like this, hope it gets us there in one piece.
Okay.
All right. So what's Kerry want?
Wants to bring back Samurai. One gig, one night.
There is no samurai without Silverhand.
I'll play for Johnny.
You.
Let's just say Silverhand was more visionary than musician. Got this. Trust me.
Well, if you got Kerry on board, what's in it for me?
It's for you and Kerry to figure out.
I'll be sure to ask him. Ugh, Patricia. Paranoid cunt bag. Wish I'd stopped by when that other guy was in charge. Royce.
No, you really don't. Believe me.
Royce was even worse. At least Patricia could have a conversation without getting high.
We're here. Hop out.
All right, so the concert?
Tell Kerry I'll put it together. Be in touch.
Okay, thanks.
Went pretty damn well. Now call Kerry.
You got it, boss. We got some messages coming in here, though. Let's check those out first. Kerry found Henry. Holy shit, Henry's on board. Way to go. Check out a rehab of his own free will through the window. Some nurse tried to stop us. At first I thought she wanted an autograph, but she didn't even recognize me. Tell you the rest later. How's it going with Nancy? Let's call.
Hey, so how'd it go? Talk to Nance?
Yep, she agreed. Even said she'd organize the gig.
Still a control freak. Awesome.
Managed to contact Henry or Denny?
Just Henry so far. Dragged him out of rehab. Great story, actually. Henry didn't know Denny's been in Night City all this time. On his way over to see her now. Gonna be a surprise. We're all gonna meet over at Denny's.
Well, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Why?
Gonna play with us, aren't you? Gotta meet the others. Send you the address.
Okay, so now we're off to Denny's mansion. Fair enough. We'll probably fast travel most of the way, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, landed right in front of a car. Even air dash isn't perfect. Let's go. Where's the closest one? I guess it's here? At Kerry's place? Alright. So they live right next to each other, Kerry and Denny. Insurance fraud, yeah. Fling yourself in front of a car and then demand a payment. He probably has a dash cam, though. It may have been an actual accident, but we were definitely 100% at fault. Alright, let's get the Porsche up here. And let's get moving. Yeah, they really don't live that far away from each other. Oops, my bad.
See those?
What happened here?
She must have been renovating. Henry must have borrowed the truck. Gonk always was good at improvising. Maybe they're home. Try the intercom.
Okay. Let's try the intercom.
Right then. Guess we keep looking.
Well, I guess we follow these tire tracks.
See, Kerry beat us here.
Yikes. What happened here?
You fucking gone?
Hoo boy.
Danny, what?
Sounds sadly familiar.
What are you doing here? This is really your house?
V!
This is your fucking pool?
Good you're here. We got a problem.
You're gonna pay for this, you piece of shit!
Hey, they stole a cement mixer.
I will. Just so I can come back again. Maybe then you'll tell me why the hell you left me to die in the street!
Okay, so this is Denny's home. Henry escaped from rehab, stole a cement mixer, and slammed it into her house.
Standing here talking to you. Get the fuck out!
Okay.
Is this supposed to be Henry's surprise?
Yeah, I obviously missed a few
Introduce
beats.
me to the fam.
Looks like he was holding some sort of grudge.
Go anywhere
So he
near
flooded the
them
pool
and you're
with concrete.
Henry
I kid
did
you
often
not,
get emotional.
I'm gonna whack your fucking head off.
Know what happened between them?
Oh,
From what I've come to
They
understand,
don't know.
one day, Denny disappeared without a
Don't
word.
know what.
Then hid from
That I
Henry.
lost years of my life.
I imagine
to
that
a
wasn't too hard
scumbag
in
like
his state of mind, either out of it
Yeah.
or in rehab.
Yep.
Is that how
is,
you remember it?
till I gave Henry
Remember
her
a hell
address.
of a lot more than you.
What about the concert?
Haven't gotten a chance to ask Denny yet. Doesn't look good, though.
V, talk to them. Kerry'll just make it worse.
Not really my biz.
Go. They'll get past it in a sec.
All
Kerry
right.
didn't piss all over himself out of joy when he saw me either.
All right, Johnny, we'll take your advice here. I think we start with Denny.
Is this your backup? In case you forgot why the hell you came here in the first place?
Kerry sent me. About the concert.
What concert? Why isn't he here talking to me?
Look, it's awkward. Kerry considers you both friends.
What a sensitive guy. Shit. Given he's the one who set this flaming turd bag on my doorstep.
We're bringing back Samurai. One night only.
That's what he wants to get the crew together for? Sweet, but no fucking way. Not about to play with this shit stain.
Danny!
No, no way. Either him or me. Choose.
Denny digs in her heels. We're done.
How's it going?
Like shit, man! Danny wants me out of the gig! And we already agreed on everything!
What? Kerry's paying you? That's what this is about? Fuck. This is all fucking great. So you get him away from me and get the fuck off my lawn.
Don't make me choose.
Jaco Vanderschaft, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. Yes, I'm having a blast with this game. It's really cool.
Now what?
Let's talk to Henry.
You out of your fucking mind with the pool? You knew Kerry wanted to get Denny to play with us.
Just wanted to clear the air.
Fucking Preem.
Maybe if someone would tell me what happened,
Are you blind? Fucker filled my pool with cement.
maybe he had a good reason.
Really? A reason?
Let's ask Johnny.
Pretty sure it's your call.
Fuck really pisses me off. Denny's on a control kick, setting conditions. On the other hand, Henry's got scop for brains. Can't trust him.
Thanks. Real helpful. Gotta go without one or the other.
Yeah, not a problem. Should be able to borrow someone else for one gig. Won't be the same, though.
It won't ever be the same, Kerry.
All right, well, we've got enough white dudes already. Let's play with Denny.
If we gotta choose, let's play with Denny.
Fuck, Kerry! Seriously? She's the one making a big deal out of this, not me!
Listen, I'll get you...
You know what, Kerry? Fuck you! Good thing Silverhand isn't here to see this.
You done? Get out.
Yeah, this is the end of the main story, or near the end.
We make contact. She's gonna set it all up and let us know. See you at the show.
Fuck. Now I gotta find someone to clean this.
Amazing.
Okay, about all we can do for now. Except wait for Nancy to call.
Yeah, true that. I'm guessing this is an iconic gold-plated baseball bat. Absolutely. Infused with Denny's rage. High chance to apply bleeding, low chance to apply stun. Nice. We can check in with Denny real quick.
Everything okay?
No. Just the sight of that douchewad reminded me how not okay it is. Don't worry, though. I'll be past it by showtime.
Wonder what Henry did to her.
So his fault after all.
Well, normally, Denny's not a raging bitch.
Well, pretty sure she knew Henry wanted this concert.
Doubt she really gave a fuck about the pool.
So maybe there's something we can do to actually, like, get them to reconcile? What is this? Carol's new security bot line. I mean, we have the opportunity here to check out Denny's digs. Should we take a quick look inside? I don't know if we can even get inside. What do we got over here? I did see this on the way in. Slavoj McAllister in the news again? That's probably not relevant. Can we get in? No, we can't. Okay. I guess we leave then. Hilarious. All right, so what do we want to do while... Oh, hold on. It's Henry.
Sorry it played out like that.
Doesn't have anything to say to us. All right, well, you kind of brought it on yourself with this stunt. Hold on, we got a message from Pan Am. What's that about? Okay, I can't stop thinking about this, so I'm just gonna unload it on you, and you can ignore it if you wish. I've had it up to here with Saul. Does he truly think this family will be better off by selling its soul to a corp? I've never seen someone with their head so far up their ass. Nothing about this is going to end well. Yeah. Takamura? Isn't Takamura dead? Takamura's dead. But we liked him. All right. Well, I don't know how we were, I don't like telling her to trust the corpos, but I think we left Takamura to die. Thank you, Pila, for reminding me of that. It was a chaotic moment. I didn't know it was a possibility. I just had this, like, frantic urgency to get out. Anyway, now don't get mad, but maybe dealing with those corpos ain't the worst thing. Getting along all right with one myself, Takamura. He was a pretty chill and honorable choom. Not all corps are monoliths. Some of their peeps can be decent, too. V, listen to me. Working at a Medicorp isn't a job like any other. It's an identity. I don't trust them, and frankly, anyone who deals with them is asking for trouble. Just be careful, all right? Oh, and thanks, by the way. I stopped thinking about Saul and started thinking about you. Much more pleasant. Yeah, worst part is you never know what's riskier, dealing with corpse or turning your back on them, especially when you're on your own. Look out for yourselves, okay? Probably better to keep a close eye on Saul. Thanks. Somehow I feel a little better already. It's as if talking to you has somehow unclouded my head. If I know one thing, it's that the Aldecaldos joining up with the Corp can only end badly. I feel it in my gut. Hang in there, V. An unknown number said, let's meet. What is this? Let's meet. Notel Motel Room 210. What do you want? Huh. No response. I think we're probably not going to do that. So what do we have running here? We have a bunch of stuff from the Phantom Liberty DLC that we're not going to do. This is the end game right here. Anonymous client, secret hotel mirror meetup. I don't know about this one. We gotta wait a day for Nancy's call. So the other thing I wanted to do was work on finishing up a Pyramid song here. Everyone knows you can't just count on yourself in this goddamn city. You always gotta have a few chooms who owe you a favor. And a few who've got dirt, you've got dirt on too. But when you've got the kind of choom who starts asking you for weirder and weirder shit, that's when problems start. Okay, so we gotta meet Judy in the early evening. Let's take a quick trip back to our hotel, buff up, and then we'll go meet Judy. This will give us a chance to wait out some of the time we need before we can advance the Johnny storyline as well. Where was that? The Glen apartment. Let's go. What made you start to do Cyberpunk? Honestly, it was the release. I'd always wanted to play it once they fixed all the problems. And with the release of the Phantom Liberty DLC, I decided now is as good a time as any to try it out. It seemed like after 3 years, they'd gotten most of the worst of the problems fixed out. And I'm really glad I did. It's a very, very, very cool, fun game. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I don't own this. Do I own this apartment? I do own this apartment. All right, so we're gonna meet Judy in the early evening and see what she wants and finish up her quest line. And then the next day, we'll be able to follow up with the Samurai reunion gig. I have no idea what endings I'm gonna get either. I know there's multiple endings. I know there's probably like a best ending. I have no idea if I'm anywhere close to getting it. So we're just gonna play the game the way we play it, make our choices, and see what happens. Okay, so early evening, probably like 6 p.m.-ish, I'm guessing. Where are we right now? Yeah, something like this probably counts as early evening, before night. Good to see you're having fun with it. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's a great game. I've really enjoyed the story. The writing is incredible. The pacing is occasionally a little bit on the slow side with a little bit too much on the talking, not enough on the fun set-piece action battles where you're fighting and shooting and doing stuff, but very, very good overall. I will say you get pretty overpowered pretty quickly. But it's a power fantasy game, so that's fine. All right, we're off to meet with Judy. Love the writing in this, don't really care about the rest. Fair enough. Yeah, it's really well written. It's absolutely well written. It's a total shame that they botched it so bad with the technical glitches in the early release. if they'd really left it in the oven for a couple of years, it probably would have been Game of the Year, would have polished their reputation, they would have sold huge amounts of copies of it, etc. and so forth. But they just pushed for that early release before it was ready. It's too bad. All right, we've got another meeting out here. Travel to the dam. Go find Judy and the Porsche. There's just an enormous amount of content, too. Like, I've probably only done about 70% of what you can do in this game, and I've only done, like, maybe half of the DLC. So it's ripe for replays, if you're into that sort of thing. It's just enormous. What about Johnny? He amped for this gig or meh? He's as amped as he's ever been. Must be important to him, because otherwise I wouldn't be forced to take the stupid Suno Endrotrazine. Well, I'm amped as fuck, if anyone's wondering. It'll be fucking Shimra. Just gotta remember not to get too wasted before. Old habits die hard. Alright. Yeah, don't get wasted before the gig, Kerry. It's about the music. It's about the experience, right? This is the last time in your life you'll get to play with Samurai, so don't fuck it up. Also, it probably never would have happened because Johnny was dead. The car is forcing me to stop here. All right. Let's go.
V, looking good? You mean, considering the shit we've been through? Well, factor that in and you look fucking amazing. So what's the latest from Clouds? Know anything? Nothing of any interest. Got a new situation, and everybody's trying to adapt. Me too. Doesn't sound like it's all okay. Doesn't mean it isn't. Any news from the Moxers? Events? Ideas? Don't know. Don't see all that much of them. How come? You know how they are. Piss me off sometimes is all. Something got you down all of a sudden? No. Judy? Can we please not talk about Clouds, the Mox, or Arasaka and Militech and how the world's going to shit? Just rather not think about any of that today. Anything dark.
Fair enough.
So, ready to tell me what we're doing here? Well, been tinkering with virtues a lot lately and figured out a way to scroll 2 actors' experiences at the same time. Thought we could try it out. If you're down, of course. How does one marry 2 separate neural tracks? Well, at first I tried to create a single profile out of 2 data streams. Didn't turn out so great. Must have gotten tangled up. Interference, white noise. Yeah, effect was kind of like a bad art house. Couple tries in, though, I managed to isolate specific sensations. So you load them onto separate neural tracks. No emo bogies. Not bad. What do I gotta do? You, my friend, are just gonna scroll me a virtue. That's it. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This could be my greatest work ever.
Okay. You really like Starfield, huh? I saw a lot of criticism of the game, actually. But, you know, some people might not have been playing it for the story. Maybe I'll play Starfield one day. Maybe I'll play it for the story and not worry about trying to explore the entire galaxy. Because the main criticism I heard was that a lot of the worlds are samey. There's not a lot to do outside of the main story. But if the story's good, that could be good too. All right, let's focus in on
this shit, huh?
Yeah, let's focus in on Judy here. Let's lock it in.
Sounds like we could do this anywhere. Why did we come all the way out here? What is this place?
Cottage belonged to someone I knew. It sits empty now. I take the liberty to use it from time to time.
And that's where we're gonna scroll?
No, we're gonna scroll underwater.
Nope, no way. Bad idea. Tell her to find some other yes woman.
What do you say? You in?
Why, Johnny?
Why would you say that?
I don't know. Don't like the idea, that's all. It's just, when I think about the dark, the deep, palms that I don't fucking have get clammy with sweat I don't secrete.
You're more than welcome to stay on shore. Hell yeah, I'm in.
Awesome. So, let's go. Got the hardware here.
Gotcha, Jaco. My bad. I misread what you wrote. So you do not like it either. Okay. Maybe I won't play it then. She is filling out that wetsuit pretty nicely.
You're suited up.
Do this often?
What? Make other girls put on skin-tight wetsuits?
Meant diving.
As often as I can. As for the rest, well, I'm picky about my girls. Let's get this scroller on ya.
Look pretty damn fine in that wetsuit.
You should see me in my Max Tech uniform.
Whoa. Mean you have one?
Indeed I do. Won it in a bet. Still hangs in my closet, waiting for the right occasion.
Huh. I'm gonna hold you to that. All right, let's do this. Whew, freezing ass water, here I come.
Okay, we're all set.
Did I actually... I did equip it. Okay.
You go first. Stay close behind me, and don't descend too fast.
Oh, this is cool.
Where are we headed, exactly?
About halfway to the deepest point. It'll be pitch black, but the currents are gentle. Ought to be safe. Want the precise coordinates?
No, why bother? I'll just stick close to you.
Okie dokes.
Very cool.
Virtues are more to you than just a way to churn out eddies, huh?
Well, duh. Think paintings, songs. They're meant to produce emotion responses.
Generally how any kind of creativity works, sure.
Right, so art's a casing, trigger for emotion. Well, BDs are emotion in near pure form.
What a neat experience.
This is it. Swim over here and look straight at me, will you? Great. Great. Signal's clear. Just need your help with a few basic checks. Need to calibrate our gear. First up, motion sensors and scrolling. Circle around me, swim.
Okay.
Motion calibrated. Now swim hither.
Hither?
Next up, sound check. I'm gonna hum a song. You give me the title. Read me?
I know that. Eddie Sorrentino, only you.
Never did go in for sentimental stuff. Got stuck in my head lately, though, that one. Alright, that ought to do it. We are now
synced. Why now?
Prepare to have your mind blown. Wait for it. Now grab this and hold on tight.
Okay.
Down we go.
Oh boy, we're going deep. Cyberpunk doesn't have a lot of animal NPC. I don't think there are animal NPCs. No, there's like a couple cats, but that's about it.
That's incredible. What is it?
Our very own Atlantis. Used to be called Laguna Bend. Just 15 years ago, people still lived here.
Yeah, I remember. NC Dam Limited made plans to build a dam. People protested, and the rest is history. Houses, playgrounds, all flooded. Got some connection to this place, right?
You got it. Grew up here. Haven't been back since Laguna Bend was wiped off the map.
Why are you showing me this?
It's important to me. Got a feeling this will be perfect for my experiment.
Why does this stand to be perfect?
Hoping you'll be able to pick up all the unfiltered mess of emotions this place brings out in me. Like it or not, you'll react to those feelings. That's what I want to capture.
Sounds Nova. Let's do this.
Played this moment coming back so many times in my head. Taken me years. Working up the nerve for this.
Why didn't you come earlier?
Good question. Easy answer would be that I didn't have time, gear, stars weren't ever aligned. Truth is, the very idea just felt weird. Besides, didn't want to come here alone. Or with some rando.
Well, we're not a rando. So where's she going? Like her old childhood home? Somewhere in this flooded town that a corporation flooded in order to build a dam? To make money?
Flo's Diner, best eatery in town. Only one at that, too. Burgers weren't amazing, too greasy. Big. Of course, I say that now. Back then, they were the best thing I'd ever chewed and swallowed. And next door, that's where we lived.
Search for clues.
Just let me know when you want to forge ahead.
Search for clues to what?
Looks like this fell off your one and only eatery.
Let's see now. Your childhood tasted like scop dogs from Capitan Caliente with habanero sauce extra hot. Of course, tasted even better when you stole them off the stand.
You know what they say. It ain't caliente if it don't burn on the way in and out.
I guess it's clues to Judy's personality. What do we got here? A flare?
Weird place for a framed picture.
Water probably carried it out of someone's house. Anything to make out?
No, not much.
Okay. What else can we find? An old camera? And an old hockey stick.
Got something here. Looks like an old photo cam.
DPI 350. Practically an antique. Like it? You kidding? It's awesome. Hockey stick? Is there a skating rink here? I wish. Played street hockey on rollerblades.
Quit schmoozing, Alvarez. We're losing because of you. Colin! You're dead meat anyway. Go out with me? Sorry, gotta go. They're calling.
Here, take this camera. Better off in your hands than sitting here collecting algae. Gosh, thanks. What about your parents? Dad was never in the picture. Mom died when I was tiny. Can barely remember her. Still have her picture, but, you know, I see a stranger there.
Judy, watch out for her cooties. Alice is so poor, she can't even afford to have parents.
Who's that? Those voices.
Voices? Didn't hear anything but you just now.
Are we hearing her emotions through the scroll? Is that what's going on? Hearing her memories?
What was it like, living with your grandparents? How were they?
Granddad had a real knack for things technical, taught me everything I know. And the stories he told, never got bored listening to them. And Grandma was temperamental. Hot one second, cool as steel the next.
Where'd your grandparents go? Night City?
Yeah, for a couple years. Rented the unit that's mine now. They hated the city, moved up to Oregon. Still go and visit them sometimes.
Let's keep going, Judy.
Aye, aye, Captain. Follow me.
So she's recording our experience of her emotions. That's what she meant by the dual layer thing.
Nah, can't hurt to look around though. Picking up very chill vibes. It feels like we're outside of time, like in a snow globe. After that, we can see what lies up ahead.
This is very creative. Whoever thought of this, it's a really cool mission, really cool quest. All right, so we're gonna look for clues near the gas station now. We got a car. Let's see what the car's about.
I gotta say, don't really get why they left their wheels behind when they had to evacuate.
Hey, how old do you think I am? These hunks of metal have got half a century on them. When I was about yay high, they were already here. And not in much better shape. It's good cover for playing Max Tack and Psychos, though.
Okay. Whatever we're looking for is a little bit better hidden here. Maybe around back? Oops. Anything in these containers? No. Okay. I'm missing something here. An old doll.
This isn't yours?
Poor thing. Been here all alone for 20 years.
So it is yours?
No. It It was Jenny Chapman's.
You took her doll?
As if. Hid it. It was a monster.
You hid it? Why?
Because I thought only losers played with dolls. What I really wanted was for her to notice me. Ah, the days when dolls were just kids' toys and nothing else.
All right, we got one more. I keep accidentally bringing up the Steam overlay there. Got one more thing to find here. One more clue to give us insight into Judy's real identity, her real personality. There we go, an old umbrella.
Can't imagine anything that could be more out of place in an underwater world.
Bottled water?
Touché, Judy, touché. Want to see what's further on?
Come on, then. Want to show you something. Got no idea how weird it feels, swimming through here.
Yeah, it would be like flying through your childhood home.
Where daily life grinded along. Can imagine it a bit.
What is this, church? I think we're going inside the church now.
Church hasn't aged at all. Always looked old and like it had landed here from outer space. Bells were cracked too. Gave off this eerie, atonal clang. Weird, I had no memory of that seconds ago. Now I can almost hear them.
Don't know how it's possible, but I think I hear those bells too.
Seriously? You can hear my memories? It must be a side effect. Ah, closed. Shame.
Could look for another way inside.
Be my guest.
Yeah, we definitely want to find a way inside then.
You like going to this church?
Never actually went to church. Never even really paid attention to it. It was just there, you know? Once we knew Laguna Bend was to be flooded, people gathered here to plan a protest.
Did it achieve anything?
Look around.
Found an opening. Think we're safe to go through here.
On my way. Snuck in here once when no one was around. Stood at the altar and tried to imagine what went through the padre's mind looking at all those people.
Maybe Gum, welcome to the channel.
People's thoughts, know everything about them. Then I screamed at the top of my lungs to check the acoustics.
Reading you worse than worse.
Huh? I read you loud and clear. Everything all right?
Uh-oh. Bad time for a relic malfunction underwater.
V, please! Oh, thank fuck. You're alive.
What happened?
You passed out.
How'd you manage to lift me out?
Dunno, didn't think about it. Just did what I had to do. Hey, careful, easy now.
So, you're saying you saved my life. Thank you.
Told you diving into this toxic waste was gonna end badly. But you just don't fucking listen.
Toxic waste? Is that your construct?
Holy shit, you can hear him?
You? Heard him?
Heard's overstating. It's just surfaced in my head. A thought that wasn't mine or completely yours.
Please just ignore his babbling. It's a complicated relationship.
Why do I even bother?
Doubt you should go back to the city just now. I'm pretty beat too. Last thing I want to do is drive. Let's stay the night. What do you think?
Stay where, exactly? Are we gonna camp on the shore?
Nope. There. Our cottage for the day. How about it?
Why the hell not? Whose cottage is that then? You said you knew the owner.
One of our neighbors was hell-bent on staying in Laguna Bend. Badges literally dragged him out of his house before the water came in. So he built himself another house as close as he possibly could, but then he got sick. Water was way more toxic back then.
A news report
Must be chilled to the
from
bone.
July of 2062. A fatal incident occurred on Friday in Laguna Bend, a town located in the area surrounding Night City. Residents refused to vacate their homes, properties which had been officially declared a construction zone by the corporation which had purchased the land. Despite not all homes having been evacuated, construction workers were ordered to begin their work to prevent further financial losses due to delays. One resident climbed a crane in order to stall construction. The crane operator responded by lobbing objects found in his control room at the man. The operator subsequently lost control of the suspended load, which collided into a home and killed a family who were still inside. The conflict between NC Dam Limited and the residents is not new, but until now has not led to any casualties. The dispute began a few months ago when rent prices in Laguna Bend rose drastically, after which residents were informed that the land on which their houses stood was to become a reservoir. Some of the residents relocated to temporary housing that was built as compensation. However, those who ignored municipal directives and stayed put became victims of a corporate smear campaign which identified them as agents of public unrest who were preventing necessary construction in order to secure access to clean water for all of Night City. As a result, public opinion quickly turned against residents of Laguna Bend, and few, if any, paid attention to the change in police tactics and open violence against the residents. One could say it was only a matter of time before incidents like the one on Friday would occur. Yes, maybe Gum, I do remember you visited before, so welcome back. I should change what I said. And Pila, yes, we are getting lewd with Jude.
You take yours.
Milk and sugar, please.
Going all in, huh?
Got a little lucky cat. I guess the guy was Chinese.
Ah, forgot to start the generator.
A generator. What's next? Jacuzzi? Finnish sauna?
No, but there is running water.
I could turn it on.
You're gonna take it easy.
Promise to take it slow.
Whoa, I just heard Evelyn's voice. What was that?
Think you could have fine-tuned the emotive wave transmitters better back there. Got some serious surges from you a few times. Power's up. Your little spa is open for business.
So be careful. Of course I will be.
Judy?
Yeah, we were overhearing a conversation between Judy and Evelyn.
What was that? Couldn't hear you clearly. Something the matter?
No, nothing.
Give her a second in there. We'll check this place out a little bit. Definitely overheard a conversation between her and Evelyn. So we're still linked somehow. This dual scroll that she was setting up is still kind of active.
Don't bullshit me, Judy. We're still synced, remember?
Clouds has gone to shit. Tiger Claw No Next took revenge for Hiromi and the rest. There was a firefight. Tom's dead. Roxanne barely got out alive. House is closed until further notice. I'd rather not talk or think about it. I didn't want to tell you. wanted this to be just our day. I wanted.
It is ours.
Wow. Both really, really hot and intimate and really tasteful. Really well done. I really like the romance options in this game. They're very, very good, I think. And kind of aspirational in the way they present genuine intimacy, trust, love, and sex. I think they're really, really well done. Let's find Judy, make sure that she knows how much we appreciate her after last night. She's not in the bathroom. She's not in the kitchen. I guess she's out front.
Will you sit with me a while? Here's your coffee.
Morning.
Finally. So, yesterday. What was that exactly?
Don't remember, or you want me to remind you?
You know exactly what I'm trying to say. What did it mean? Like, to you?
I hope it was the beginning of something nice. Unless you see things differently.
Can be such a gonk sometimes. Ruined my plans, you know that. Was gonna leave Night City in the dust for good. Even started packing. But now I think I gotta stay.
Ah, well, guess I'll have to make it up to you, won't I?
Yeah, that would be appropriate. Give me your hand, V. All set. Congrats. Just gave you unlimited access to my pad.
Whoa. Asking me to move in?
If it's what you want. Or just drop by when the urge grabs you.
know what to say. Nobody's ever done anything like this for me. Really shows trust. Wanna go there now?
You can if you want. Gonna stick around for a bit before I head back.
See ya, Judy.
All right, so we completed Judy's storyline, got our Via girlfriend, a real, true, intimate lover, and looks like now it's time to finish up the game. We're gonna finish up the Johnny side quest stuff, and then we'll head over to Embers and meet Hanako. So, hold on, let me take a look at what happened here. It's about the concert. We need to talk. Don't worry, it's good news. Call me back.
Hey, gig's all set up super sweet like. Tonight, at the Red Dirt.
Talk to Kerry? Didn't change his mind or anything?
No, not at all. He's pretty stoked, in fact. Haven't seen him like this since the Silverhand days.
What about Henry? Still not on board?
Didn't even try. Not wasting my breath on that dick tip. Well, so, see you tonight. And don't worry about your axe. Got the gear all rounded up.
Okay. So we play one last gig and finish Johnny's unfinished business, and then we meet Hanako Arasaka and see what she's got for us. Maybe a chance to live, a chance to survive. Maybe a chance to set things right and establish ourselves as a Night City legend. It's gonna have to wait for next time, though, because I'm gonna take a break here. Pila Chew, Maybe Gum, Jaco Vanderschaff. Who else did we have in here today? We had Talking Flower. We had Monkey Blocks. We had Cheesy. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Hope you enjoyed today's session. A little combination of combat and romance with our girl Judy there. We'll be back. What's today? Today is Monday. So I have tomorrow off. We'll be back Wednesday morning at 8:30 a.m. Pacific with more Cyberpunk 2077 as we wrap up Johnny's stuff and then head towards the very end of the game. See what our grand finale will look like in this incredible journey that we've taken with V. Yeah, that's going to be it for today. Have a great rest of your Monday. We'll see you next time, guys. Take care. Bye.